Therapists, do you think they do agree with you? You would never know.
I mean, would a therapist?
Because when you tell anybody a story,
it's not like they disagree with you if you say like, Joe came to my house and took my shit.
Right.
And fucking, I'm pissed at Joe. They wouldn't be like, well, you know, are you really think you have the right to be pissed at Joe?
Is that your therapist voice?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. All right. I'm me.
I'm going to shake my head.
Yes. And you go like, I'm me. You're the therapist.
Okay.
And I'm coming to you for the first time for some therapy. I'm test driving this shit after years of... Okay. Doctor?
Hello?
Hi, I'm Kevin.
I am Dr. Impartial. Dr.
It's so weird that your name is
Dr. Roberts.
So
what do you want? So what do you want to talk about?
Is that how they do it? Do they start it?
Yeah, I mean usually it's
do what they do at the start. Go ahead.
So what would you like to talk about?
Yeah, you lost the head shape. That makes it.
What would you like to talk about?
There you go. That's awesome, dude. If only people had the picture.
Yeah.
Because it's really like, he's got a Stephen Hawking's thing going on, a real fast Stephen Hawking.
It's like,
Stephen Hawking's with the disco beat.
Make you seasick.
Snap. Yeah, it's just,
What are you?
I couldn't make it 2 fucking sentences with that dude as a therapist. I'd be like, are you putting on a character?
Okay?
Are we on a show?
Thing. What are you talking about?
Are you? Is that? Is
they
that
would
like
ask
Lou
you.
Gehrig's disease?
They would ask you. So what? Why have you come here?
You gotta do it with that shit.
I'm telling you, it's making my head hurt. Why have you come here?
I've got friends who have urged me to come here for years for try therapy. I don't know. I've never thought of myself as a therapy type person, but I'm giving it a shot.
What do you like to talk about? Smell?
Well, I'll tell you what I like to talk about. I don't know, Doc. What are my options?
I don't know if I can keep it up. Well, in the end, you got to talk about what you want to talk about.
You just couldn't maintain
that
it.
was
You're
a
just
hard
like,
character.
You know what?
I'll go back to the English guy.
That was physical. Well, it's just I'm afraid that probably doesn't work nearly as well as it does seeing it. Watching you move. It was like we got a really big shoe.
Really big shoe.
It was a little Ed Sullivan-ish.
Yeah, you kind of got to go.
Add that to your stable of characters, Scott Mosier.
The wobbly headed.
Yes,
the bobble-headed
him,
therapist.
the Brit, fucking Paris Hilton. Many others.
They all sound a lot alike.
No, they don't. Each one has their own little thing. I was after the movie opened, I was supposed to go east to do a Q&A.
You did.
And at one point, I did go. Oh man, that was tough getting up on that stage. I didn't feel fucking. I didn't feel. I've been discussing this theory lately with a lot of people. For some people, life are all about the journey. Yeah. I think of you as a journeyman.
Yeah.
For you, life is about the journey. Then there are people that are destination oriented. For me, people like me, life is the destination.
Yeah.
It's all about getting here.
Yeah.
Getting to this.
Yeah.
Getting to this place. Making it to this day. Reaching this level. Getting this much done.
Yeah.
Always a series of mini destinations. The big destination for me, of course, was make it to October 31st.
Yeah. The release.
And I cleared, the Weinstein Company had set up some second week press for me to do.
Yeah, like week 2.
Which I was like, you know what? That's not a good idea. Because if it did well, great.
Yeah.
But they should be spending more anyway in terms of on second week ad buy.
Yeah.
More so than me being on a talk show. But if the movie doesn't open, some weird, strange world where
some alternate reality.
Yeah, like where it only does like 10 million or something like that. You don't want to fucking go out and interview. And also, like, I spent this whole year, but more like the last few months, getting fucking so fat. Fatter than I've ever been in my life. People have no qualms about, like, saying it without saying it. About being like, you gotta start taking care of yourself. Which to me it reads as, fuck, you got fucking fat, right? Yeah. That's what it says.
Yeah.
You got fat, right? He got fat, right? It's probably like, I got so fat. And he's like, just pretending he didn't or something? Like, we're not supposed to say something? You got fucking fat, man. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you gotta, you put on a few. That's the secret code. It's all fucking negative. I would never do that to another person. I would never go up to somebody with some defect of some sort and be like,
point it out.
Man, it's fuck that you got a flipper arm or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I got
like
fingers, okay?
Yeah,
You're
like I'm or like, man, it's fucking like, it sucks that you're blind, but I can see.
Yeah.
Seeing Fox. Then I forgot I had this fucking gig back east at the Count Basie.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, the notion, I don't even have the spring in my step that a good opening weekend would have provided.
Yeah.
I had an adequate opening weekend.
Yeah. So it sucked.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it would have been bad just the notion of doing it would have been bad. And at one point, I bring this all up because at one point I was just like, I'm going to bring Moj back with me. And we'll just do SModcast for like 3 hours on stage. Would the audience feel cheated that they weren't being able to ask questions? A lot of people would be confused, like, what the fuck is this?
They're not looking at us.
They're staring at each other and they're talking and they're not even acknowledging us. They don't even stop talking when we laugh. It's just like...
They just keep going.
Yeah,
and
we
going
might as well not even be here as far as they're concerned. Or would it be like, hey, this is cool. I enjoy seeing this. Funny's funny. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. It would be weird. I wonder what it would be like. Because I don't even know how it would be like for me.
I know what it would be like for me. I could do it. I don't give a shit. I could do this exact same thing. Have this exact same conversation we're having in front of 1,000 people, and you know we would pause, I guess, sometimes if we made people laugh or whatever, just so we're not talking over them and shit like that. But I'd be fine with it.
It would just be
Do you
so
think
weird.
It would change
like,
the dynamic for you?
Right now, like as we sit here right now,
yes.
I'm imagining to my left, because we're sitting across from each other on a long table.
Yes.
I'm imagining to my left 1,000 people.
Yes,
that would be weird for me.
That would be weird.
That would be weird.
I don't know. That'd be no.
Well, you've stood up in front of 1,000 people, constantly.
Right, and made eye contact.
Yeah, I like pee my pants.
So the idea of like all I'm doing is sitting down and having a conversation. I might, the thing that would unsettle me about it would be, oh fuck, I'm gonna be in profile the whole show. And fucking, they're gonna all be sitting there going like, he got fat, right? Didn't he get fat? Do you think he knows how fat he got, right?
See, it would have to be this way.
Yeah.
Because if we looked at the crowd, then it would be Q&A.
Yes. Or it would be weird just not looking at one another.
I mean, I guess we could have people ask questions.
We could, or what they could do it with us is we could have been on a rotating platform.
So we're constantly
facing
like after 5
on a
minutes,
slow rotation. It's a slow, gradual rotation so that no matter where you sit in the house, you're always going to have the same view as somebody sitting next to you or something.
I would fucking throw up.
But it's slow, dude. It's like not even
slow.
As fast as a merry-go-round. It's like about
really
half
slow.
Yeah, about half the speed of a second hand when it does 1 full minute. I don't know what that calculation would be, but it's fucking slow. You think you could do it? Slow, dude.
Either way,
imperceptibly slow.
Either way, being like,
imperceptibly.
I don't have like public speaking. I mean, I gave you that award. It was like I read that speech so fast.
That was awesome. There were little moments. See, that's the thing. The problem with like the movie opening the way it does, it being anticlimactic, is like a year gets lost in the shuffle. Because to emotionally protect yourself, you start packing it up. or you just fucking close the door real fast and shit like that. So I can't, like, I just now look back on the last year.
That's the journey destination thing. I'm like,
see the journey. You're the guy who's just like, hey, I had a lot of interesting experiences.
Exactly. When in the present, I talk like this, but when I talk about the past, I start to go like this. And when I talk about the future, I talk like this.
Oh my god, I'm a piss out. Whoa. Oh, that was funny. That was so fucking funny. Anywho. That was fucking funny. In the future.
That's almost a good note to go out of.
No. It is a high note, though.